Mhm. Oh, there we go. Welcome in, chat. There's a trailer we're gonna watch in a second. So, new trailer dropped last night, because we're actually gonna watch the bite video that goes over it. So, I'm gonna turn off the Titan body. Give me a second. So, what had happened was, leave music on though. I'll just turn it down. Trailer got leaked, so Bungie just released it, and Bife already has a video talking about it. So we're gonna watch that. Welcome in. I also just got my food, so I want to eat quick. Properties. So, first scene of the trailer featuring Bife.
Anyway, back to the lore. So, let's take a look at this very first scene here. This first scene has plant life growing out of what looks to be prismatic energy, given the color. This implies perhaps that this growth is arriving with the Guardian, or perhaps it's arriving as we attain transcendence. Maybe this means that in order to progress, there are certain areas where we must be transcendent.
Also, welcome in, Xena. Hope your lurk is good.
In order for different parts of the environment to be highlighted. It's also hard to tell, but this structure of the foliage at the very center almost looks like a statue of someone. Don't know if that's the case, but it feels odd for it to be the first thing that is pointed out in the trailer.
When I woke up in this place, I could have almost believed it was paradise.
So, right here, we have a tree of silver wings, one that we've seen before in some previous promotional art and promotional trailers for the final shape, but we get a much better, clearer look at it here, and we get a look at what's going on with it. There is a creature twisted within its branches, and it's very clearly a hive, or perhaps a krill. We'd need to look at the other sides of this tree to understand if there are other creatures twisted in its branches. And maybe if there are, there is some significance to that. Perhaps this represents each of the creatures that have been blessed with the light of the traveler as a force that they can wield through ghosts, which would mean that the other three sides show humans, exos, and awoken. Maybe that is the case, maybe not. Maybe there is something more to the reason why the hive are represented on here. Either way, the tree is growing out of a similar cradle to the one we find on Io, which I think is also worth taking a look at because that is an area that we've only had a limited amount of time to explore, and it has a great degree of relevance to the light. Additionally, of course, there is the growing corruption here, and that is potentially something of significance. It could be representative of the machinations of the Witness, or something much deeper.
I feel the light flowing through me. It's everywhere. The ground beneath my feet is a memory.
These caverns are very much reminiscent of the European Dead Zone, but they particularly remind me of the caverns where we found Hawk Moon.
I think the quality is just the trailer because I have it at like as high as it'll go. I'm doing the streamer thing of eating while we do this because my food just arrived, but new trailer dropped, got leaked, and now it's here. So Bife is going over it and teaching us.
Moon. This carries some significance for us and Crow. Remember that Crow has gotten here into the Pale Heart before us, so if the Pale Heart is being somewhat shaped by him, then, well, this might be a result of his presence. In addition, near this place we discovered a shard of the Traveler back on Earth, so potentially there is something of great relevance here as well. Maybe it is mirroring the memory of Crow. Maybe not.
So is the grass.
The great mechanism that the Guardians are running through here was the mechanism found in the northern section of the tower, which was destroyed in the onset of the Red War. But this used to be at the heart of the Speaker's chamber, and was used for, well, actually, we don't know what it was used for. It's also not the first time we've seen these flowers in the trailer, but I think it's worth pointing out now because they're just everywhere.
Probably speaking to the
It
Traveler.
seems odd to point out individual flowers, but hear me out. I think these are asphodelia. I'd need to confirm it, but here's a further question. Why the hell does that matter? They're damn flowers. Well, actually it matters a lot, and that's because these flowers came from the Black Garden originally, but they were also found on precursor ships in their terraforming manifests. So maybe there is a tangible connection between the Pale Heart of the Traveler, the Black Garden, and the Precursor Society. I don't know what's going on, but somehow asphodelia has landed in all three. Maybe that's as a result of us entering, as we saw in the very first frame. Foliage did just sort of appear out of nowhere, but if these have been here the whole time, it raises remarkable questions about who has been in here before us, or whether there was anyone capable of accessing this place prior.
And the sky. The warmth of the sun on my face. And around every corner,
An armored ogre.
every familiar hallway.
The statues, sliced and halved here, seem to have incredibly large foreheads, which makes me wonder if these are actually representations of the Lubraeans trapped in a form of statue-like stasis. It's hard to tell from these angles, but it might be a little bit easier if you take a look at the subjugators, and it's also worth remembering that Rulk is covered in ornamentation, so he might be just a little bit taller. That being said, they might be similar, but we'd need to look at the structure of their hands and the structure of their legs in order to get a better idea. And that's predominantly because if these are representative, as we've seen with other statue work that has been created by the Witness, they tend to be, practically speaking, perfect in terms of proportions. They don't have extra fingers or missing limbs unless it is a deliberate slice down the middle. So we'd need to get a closer look, but if this is some indication of what's going on here, then maybe this is a nod to the fate of Lubrae.
I keep expecting to see you.
I do want to see more Rulk's species. Apart from just him.
Corruption. A blight. Sickness spreading through the Traveler.
Here we see something real.
Thank you for the follow. Sorry, Jane, I don't just add anybody on Discord. I have to kind of know you a bit. But thank you for the follow. We're one closer to that 24-hour thing.
Really fascinating. If you look at the body entombed within this glass, you'll see that it's most definitely not human given the size of the Guardians that are approaching it, but it's actually something even more terrifying. It's long and quadrupedal, it's a creature for sure, and I believe that it has an uncanny similarity to an Ahamkara. You can even make out the tentacles near its mouth on the left-hand side, and it shows that it might actually even have the iconic faceplates, albeit them splayed out. But there are so many questions this raises, and it's actually one of my major questions walking away from this trailer, which is, how did this get here? Was this as a result of us? Was it something the Witness found inside? Was it as a result of the Witness traveling in and changing the Traveler? Could the Witness have further weaponized these creatures? Normally, when the Witness and its disciples hold creatures in stasis, it's trying to transplant them with hive worms in order to gain their subjugation. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the case with all of these creatures, and who knows what's really going on. Was there some reason why they ended up in the Pale Heart? Or were the Ahamkara in the Pale Heart from the start of it all? There are so many questions that this image raises, but I am fairly certain this is an Ahamkara based on the body structure alone.
Wouldn't surprise me if they came from the Traveler.
Isn't it?
So, I really quickly wanted to point this out. We get a good look at a subjugator here, but also two hive tomb ships behind it, that it is seemingly not aggressive towards and is just chilling with. Maybe they're dropping reinforcements for it. Here's the thing. That will be relevant in a moment. We'll come back to it in a bit. The landscape here is pretty stunning because, well, there's lava, but I figured it was worth pointing out that these are Ahamkara tentacles. It begs further questions about whether that was because of what we have seen, or whether the Witness found some here, or whether the Witness has encountered the Ahamkara before. Regardless, it looks like this is one of the corrupted sections of the Traveler based on the, well...
I know that we know now that the darkness feeds off of emotions. The Ahamkara being called Wish Dragons, it wouldn't surprise me if they're related to the Traveler at some point, somehow. Like darkness paracausal stuff. Because somehow the Veil's connected to the Traveler already, because they were together. So maybe all three are a thing.
Image of a person struggling within the lava. So, yeah, that raises even more questions.
Something.
The symbol highlighted on the circle here is as old as Destiny 1's iconography can get, but to be honest, outside of it being drawn in cutscenes and then having the Traveler itself traced over it, I don't really know what it means. It might just simply be a representation of the Traveler. Who knows?
I think those are ley lines. Because that's from when you first start in Destiny 1. This shows up in it, like the intro cutscene. So I feel like it's ley lines for the Traveler. Maybe it's like a way to get in. Kind of like how the Hive have seals on doors you have to break.
Who knows?
He knows it won't stop after it's consumed this place.
Ah, yes. So here's a funny story. I was completely unaware that this was going on. I was doing some other work, and then I decided to solo Flawless the dungeon, Warlord's Ruin, and, well, midway through my attempt, I looked over...
That's a hell of a way to brag. I was just casually doing one of the harder activities, solo Flawless, when I realized something. Man. Showing off.
at Twitter and saw this frame, which a bunch of people in quick succession had tweeted at me because, well, I have kind of a thing about Kelgarath being a little... Anyway, the question is this just a generic homie, or is this Kelgarath? Either way, I'm gonna make sure their fate is still that they get picked up and placed headfirst in the nearest bin for recycling. Remember, dispose of your trash responsibly, kids.
We've fought that night like 7 times by now.
Me. The entirety of everything and everyone we know.
So, this is actually probably the most important series of frames in the entire trailer. Here we get a glimpse at Savathun, Mithrax, and Keitel all in quick succession, implying that they're all going to be joining us inside the Pale Heart. In fact, if you look behind Savathun, you can see some Annihilator totems being activated in the air, which we do also see earlier on in the trailer, which implies that the Lucent Hive are here. That's not nothing, and we'll talk about that for a little bit. But first, also do note that the Vanguard and Crow are also here in a frame that's displayed shortly after. So, there's a really simple question then. Do all of these characters make it into the Pale Heart, or are they apparitions conjured by our presence in the Traveler and our memory which may be shaping the Traveler? We know that Crow must be real because, I mean, he jumped through. We also know, probably from all the trailer footage we've seen, that Zavala and Ikora are real. However, Keitel, Mithrax, Savathun, they're all open questions. I think Savathun is the key here though, because if you look back into previous trailers, in particular the trailer that was showing off the gameplay from Final Shape that released a couple of weeks ago, you will actually see that in the early parts of the trailer, there are Hive running through one of the trip mines that's been altered by Prismatic that a hunter throws out. And those Hive? Yeah, they're Lucent Hive. So it's entirely possible that the Lucent Brood has infiltrated the Pale Heart. And that's really quite something. It's worth remembering too that it might make a reasonable degree of sense that Savathun infiltrated here successfully. Remember the 15th wish, the entire reason we're able to get inside the Pale Heart? Well, Riven told us a whole bunch about that wish, but she may not have told us everything. And remember who originally made the 15th wish? Yeah, it was Savathun. So ultimately, there may have been other parameters that Riven transcribed into the wish and that Savathun desired that would allow her to also enter the Pale Heart along with her brood. Even if this is not her directly, I believe that there is a further chance for Savathun to have pressed her influence here thanks to the 15th wish. It's a really interesting set of possibilities, but I think it is also worth remembering that Savathun might not be willing to enter the Pale Heart of the Traveler herself. This means that the Savathun we're seeing here might actually just be one of her echoes, or one of the visions and vestiges that we get within Savathun's throne world. So don't necessarily count this as being the real Savathun. As for Mithrax and Keitel though, yeah, I would say that they're probably real. They don't have access to the same kind of paracausal powers that we do or that the Witch Queen does, so their presence implies that
I'm sorry if you hear background noise, people are talking a little louder.
they are here for real. Which is neat. Having allies inside the Pale Heart is certainly going to be quite something. I would also remind you of the 2 tomb ships that I pointed out earlier. There is a question looming, which is that if this subjugator wasn't attacking these ships, does that mean that there are Hive within the Pale Heart who are not on Savathun's side? If that is the case, this is likely the brood of Xivu Arath, and if Xivu is here, in the Traveler, we are about to see one hell of a showdown. I don't necessarily know if that's the case. Xivu is still weak. But I don't think she would say no at the chance to strike. So I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, the prospect of a showdown between the 2 siblings of the Osmium dynasty is quite something, especially if it leads us to blows to the point where we will be watching Savathun and Xivu Arath trade off verbally and try to convince each other of their own rightness. Xivu might come out as a surprising casualty of all this, or there might simply be a series of skirmishes, or we could see some kind of culmination where the 2 find common ground. That's all speculative though.
He wants to infect it all. We gotta stop what's happening
Kinda hope.
here. Now.
I hope maybe Xivu is like a strike boss. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because I don't think she's really like end story level.
Needless to say, this is not the first time we've seen one of these, but this is the first really clear look we get at a veiled statue within the Pale Heart trailers that isn't just a momentary flash of footage. I can't confirm it, but I will say it's odd that this one is one of the only statues we've seen that isn't sliced and separated into parts. It's whole and complete. I don't know if anyone has seen any statues that have been sliced in any manner like this that are of that veiled statue variety, but if they have, maybe that puts some credence behind the idea that this is something that isn't that special. But I don't think I've seen anything quite like this. This is the one statue that consistently throughout pyramid architecture doesn't get meddled with. It's only meddled with in a single place, and that's the trailer where Arsa talks about the precursors and the final shape. So, worth pointing out and worth thinking about at very least.
Well, if it's a deity statue, then it wouldn't be messed with. Oh.
And in the last seconds of the trailer, we have that look at the witness, which shows us again some of the anger that it is capable of, and that despite its godlike power, it still has limits to its patience and can grow frustrated. Its composure can be marked. So, with all
Looks like a Sesame Street character.
that said, that is the end of the trailer, but there are some big questions that arise for me having watched it. They are as follows. What is Savathun's goal inside the Traveler's pale heart if she is actually there, and if that is actually her brood, as opposed to some apparition formed from our mind? Secondly, how did an Ahamkara end up inside this glass casing? Something that was brought here by us? Something that was brought here by the witness?
I feel like for Keitel, Mithrax, and Savathun, their memories, or maybe like alternative realities or something where we fought Keitel and Mithrax, and then maybe Savathun's just like, I don't know, on our side intrinsically. It's like the reverse of what it normally is. Or she's actually there somehow. But I think she would still mostly be on our side. And I finished my food.
Something that was found within naturally. Something else. Don't know the answer to that either. And lastly, what is the meaning behind the veiled statues? Why are these ones left whole while all other masonry from the witness's creations appears to be segmented and sliced? I don't know the answers to any of these questions, but I think they're worth keeping in mind for the future as we venture into the Pale Heart.
I agree.
With all that said though, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and leave a like, and of course leave your own thoughts down below in the comments section, especially if you think you have answers to any of those questions that I posed. With all that being said though, know that your viewership as always is quite enough for me, and that in the meantime my name is Bife. Rodacia Arastra.
See
I'll
you.
see you
Starside. Yippee. And I linked the video in chat. I think, well, one, it kind of sucks that the trailer got leaked, so Bungie had to put it out early, but I'm also kind of glad they did, because that's more content. Right, let me put my Titan body back on. And move my face back up here. I think I was like there. A little lower. Oh. There we go. That was the video. But I think one, there's an ad coming in 8.5 minutes, but I think it's probably a memory. Like we're probably going through like the greatest hits like we did in Shadowkeep. I think we're supposed to get a dungeon and a raid, which will be interesting. My main concern with the memory thing, if it is like a greatest hits kind of deal, is that it's all in one mission and it's like a little fight. I don't know how we would get Keitel or Mithrax in there, but if if Zavala and Ikora can get in there on their own, somehow, maybe the Traveler opens up. Now, because there's a dead Guardian and a living Guardian in there, it's like, okay, I'll just open the door and we can all go in. Or if we have to make, maybe we can turn some, like, fallen... Oh.
While our attention was drawn to Neptune, something wicked stirred
Oh, this is
in
the
the
raid
Witness's pyramid.
cinematic.
A life force thought to be lost, unknowingly revived by the Traveler's terraforming power. Its defensive display forever imprinted upon the vessel. The infamous final god of pain sought to use this paracausal power for his own curiosities. But it proved to be his final mistake. The people of Neomuna may now be free of Nazarek's influence, but the Cabal and Vex remain at their doorstep. Though an unanswerable question remains on all our minds.
What is it?
Where has the witness gone? We must begin our search in the pieces it has left behind. It will not succeed for as long as we remain in existence.
True, I guess. Alright, so plan for today is to build out Strand. So, that's the goal. We need to get aspects fragments to the different parts of it. Because I don't have any of them. And I'm missing... Oh no, I got these. But I'm missing the grenades. And the fragments. That one I don't know if I really like. I think I like that one more. Okay, I'm missing this one.
Guardian, all of our training, all of our losses, it's brought us to this moment. We must stop Callus from reaching the Veil and establishing a link to the Traveler.
Final stand,
Yes.
baby. If I can get this old Ishtar-era orbital beam thing up and running, might come in handy.
I would suggest exercising an abundance of caution around untested Ishtar technology.
I've missed the old go-in without a plan and hope for the best of Cyrus.
That is a gross mischaracterization.
Today shall be the end of Callus's reign. The Shadow Legion will submit or be crushed beneath my heel.
I should probably use a different subclass till I get Strand, like, better. But I think I also have to use it to get the fragments. Okay. I'm sorry. You should be dead. Oh, this guy looks cool. I think he's got a dragon helmet.
entering Neomuni airspace now. Something's not right, though.
He does.
They've set up
I like the way he looks.
in our city. Eradicate their weapons. I will not subject any more of my soldiers to such fruitless deaths.
Come on. I don't know what this other guy's doing. Come on now. There we go. Come on now. Just stunning him constantly.
Anti-air guns are neutral.
Nice.
My forces are rallying, but it will take some time.
You're almost at the veil,
Looks like it's just the two of us.
Every moment wasted brings us that much closer to calamity.
It was real.
So, this
I'm
defense
surprised I could
relay
stun him
thing
that much.
taking a bit more work than I thought. It hasn't been turned on since the Ishtar days. Hope it still works. She's almost ready. I think I got it. Whoa! Did you see that? Totally bled.
Keep the turrets under our control. They're vital to our defense.
Oh, please. Bum bum bum.
Enemy tanks are headed to your position.
That sounds like a job for untested Ishtar weapon. Paint the targets, Guardian. You tag 'em, I'll frag 'em.
Come on. Nice.
The defense relay's overheated.
There's no end to them. Osiris virus. What do we do?
Remember your training. You only have one goal. Keep them from the Veil.
Yes, sir. One strand meditation. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, that's a tank. Nice. Oh.
Shadow Legion cowards, this is Empress Kayato, the true sovereign of the Cabal. You've chosen to ally yourself with a gutless traitor.
I almost went
worshipping
further.
A false god. We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas.
Okay.
If you've any shred of honor left, then at least give us the pleasure of a worthy battle.
I don't think we need those anymore. Where? Strand is just such a good ability to use. There we go. Oh, hey, Keitel. Get him, get him, get him.
There's no end to them.
Guardian, it's our day to die. We shall be
Oh, there's
immortalized
Skeng.
in legend together.
Come on. Can one of you please get the tank? Oh, one hit. How many of you are there, man? Nope, I misplaced my...
But, I've got some bad news. We're out of juice. No more turrets. No
Okay.
more defense relay.
That's fine. What's, still fighting. Alrighty. Bless my soul. Just one? How am I getting only one at a time?
Retreat to
Nice.
higher ground. You need a more defensible position.
This way, Guardian. We'll safeguard the vault together.
Yes, ma'am. I thought I was faster than that. There we go. Surely that's it. And now we fight him.
Callus? What is... Guardian! Kaido! Are you okay? The veil's exposed. Keep them away from it, at all costs.
Orange
Leave
blossoms.
the Emperor to me.
You must reach the Veil before the Shadow Legion. Do whatever you must to prevent the link.
Will Keitel be okay?
I have a feeling she can take care of herself.
Empress Kaido is buying you time to find the Veil before the Shadow Legion. Don't squander this opportunity.
According to Neomuni lore, the veil is deep beneath the ground.
Neomuni lore.
Whatever
You don't
find
know?
in there, just keep going downward.
Osiris, I'm sending you a visual feed. We could use your help navigating this place.
Incredible. Just like the archive on Venus. You should be able to access that Ishtar terminal like any other.
I want to know what shader he's using. It's just super black, but it amplifies the gold. That's awesome.
That must be the Veil. It's massive. I feel a little strange.
Yeah,
How to
I
describe it?
know.
It almost gives me the same feeling as the Traveler. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Let's press on.
So he kind of knows where to go.
For both
That's
our
good.
sakes, please don't fall. It looks like the Veil goes even deeper.
desperately. Nope.
Is this?
Looks like a cloud art prototype. That's... wow.
I always go the wrong direction.
I held them off as long as I could. Callus is coming for you. It's in your hands now, Guardian. Give him the end he deserves.
Alrighty. I'll do what I can. There's a big and greedy right now.
Shockwaves in the vault. The Emperor's smashing through that place.
Hurry, Guardian. He'll get them before you.
Grab it. He's immune for now.
I've been waiting for this day a long time, Guardian. Come, let us revel in this exquisite moment. You cannot evade annihilation. This exceeds my wildest imagination. I want more. Does this satiate your pain?
No, I'm not staying there. Do I not get... I thought I got suspension. Come on. How are you not dead? Move in. Okay. Oh. No. Damn it, man. Where are you? Wake up. No. Come. Man. Don't pick him up. Don't. He is At his computer, okay. That was harder with people.
Keitel, we've done it. Callus is no more.
You gave him a Cabal's end. I'll believe it when I see it for
Okay.
myself.
Hey,
There we go.
do you guys feel that?
No clue what you're talking about. We're almost at the Veil. Hang tight.
I could have killed it. I'm not watching this. I already have that. It's not so bad. A little bit of color. Wow. I got best dressed twice? Okay. Thank you. Why did like 6 people give me best dressed? Alright, let's see what we can get from Nimbus. There's an ad coming in 10 minutes. Window. How far am I with the Monty catalyst? 48%. Wow. Dim actually tells me how much. I'm at 336 of 700 kills. Oh. 700 kills? Ron, consumer of noodles.
I was just thinking
Real.
about you.
Oh, thank you. Defeat combatants.
Nice.
Void damage. Do. Scouts would probably be the easiest. I'm almost certain I've done more public events. But for Run and Void, then let me get the bears out. I'm gonna run just normal shield, not bubble. Hall of Heroes. Do I have enough for any of these? I have 150 exactly. Oh. That's probably the one I would go with next. Although that 10 strength kinda. Finishers, that's a good one. Creates an orb of power, I like that. Okay. I've acquired all those now. Now we just need fragments and grenades. Now what do you got for me now?
Intolerable.
What draws the Empress' desire now?
The soldiers Callus sends. While some of these may be the mindless clones you saw on the Leviathan, many more are deserters and traitors. Those who have forgotten what it means to be Cabal.
Oh.
That still troubles you? This is not a new state of affairs.
No.
I don't really care about those voice lines. Nothing for me. Alright. Thanks, Gwen.
I'm here today with a special guest as part of our ongoing Earth Interest series, Osiris, Counsel to Earth's Vanguard. Mr. Osiris,
Mr.
how long does the
Osiris.
Vanguard intend to maintain its presence in our city?
Long enough to counter the Dark Fleet's threats to our worlds. But we have no interest in maintaining a presence if your leaders object. We are allies, not conquerors.
And how do you respond to critics wary of that claim?
While I know the Vanguard harbors no dreams of empire, I find your people's prudence both reasonable and justified.
Does the Vanguard intend to withdraw troops in the near future?
A tricky request, Mr. Colorando. We will leave fast, certainly, but the Shadow Legion remains a dangerous opponent. An opponent that I fear could overwhelm either of our divided fronts. For now, we are happy to follow the leadership of your Cloud Strider while we operate within your city and assist wherever
Let
we
us
can.
hope your motives remain so open-minded and generous.
Why is this guy this guy in other voice lines is kind of a dick. I don't understand. It's like, we're here to help you, man. Come on. Let's go find out where this quest is. Or maybe we do a lost sector. Get the targets, avoid. Just get these bounties out of the way. Trying to find a song that like fits right now. This one works. Haven't heard it in a while. Wacko, Joker, Firestarter. These are like, yeah, okay, they're console names. I love how obvious like an Xbox username is now. How do I get to this spot? Does that come for Void? 27%. Works for me. Ad starts in 2.5 minutes. Oh, there's enemies on both sides. Why did it look like he went straight up? Come on. Oh, I thought that was a door. I feel stupid. Which one are you using to give me back my melee? Oh, thank you. Boom. Alright. Return to Nimbus. I can do that. Oh! 25. Nice. I think ads are about to start. Oh, excuse me.
I hear the
What do you got
coders
for me,
are real-
Nimbus?
Looking good, pal.
It's not even red. And that I've already done. Okay, I'll do it again. Linear snipers, scouts.
Jeez.
Linear snipers and scouts. Oh yeah. Let's try this pulse. I'm guessing, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't finish it with Void, but this will work for that. Let's test out the new pulse. I'm excited to try that new auto rifle. Ooh, a public event. Don't mind if I diddly do. Ah. I'm not really a big fan of it. Alright. Let's run the fusion. Yeah, I don't like that pulse. Oh, it's you.
Hey, there you go. This is some incredible stuff you're doing out there.
Thank you, Sam.
Build their sad little spire now. Just send them packing.
Glad I could help in time. Two munitions. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Hey, do you feel like exploding some more mechs? They look so cool when they blow up, and it keeps the city safe at the same time. There's no way to lose here.
I can do that. I don't know why it feels like I do less damage on my like strand versus otherwise.
That's that for this band of Vex. Nimbus, everything clear on your end?
And
Great job, you two. No more Vex buildings, no more Vex. You solved every last
defeat.
problem in there.
25.
Couldn't have done it
Defeat
better
targets
myself.
using linear fusion rifles. Yeah, okay. I didn't hit any of those shots. Ooh. Special ammo for me? You shouldn't have. Oh. Please? Okay. I think he's falling. Unbanned Prophet. Interesting name. I know there's... There you are. Alright, back to Montiago. Give me a second. That looked like it hurt. I don't know, the fusion's not bad. I don't know if it's the one I would use over others, though.
These new guys? The Shadow Legion? They're real overachievers, aren't they? Trying to make up for all that time they weren't here trashing our city. How about we make them work for it?
Okay. Okay. Don't run away from me, man. Now hold on to that. A sword. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with the shotgun. What? Oh, it's you that's shooting at me. Really? It was right here. Did I just missed it? Really? All right. %. Damn. Who's taking pot shots at me? Well, there's a patrol I could probably do.
The Vex and the Cabal both use a thermoset liquid-free polymer to seal system breaches. I need liters of the stuff, and fast.
Okay. Easy peasy. So many things shooting at me. Ooh, more people. Oh, nice. 4 minutes? That was easy. Okay. You know, let's wait the 4 minutes. We're gonna wait for the public event in 3 minutes. I'm gonna get a drink, quick. Okie dokie. I got my drink. For some reason, audio is only coming out of my left ear. Hello? Oh, there you go. Sometimes I gotta, like, jiggle part of my headphones. Hey, Corbett. How are you? That's good. I'm doing good. I took a trip to the dump to get rid of some stuff. Now I'm just, leveling up my subclass. What are you up to? Apart from watching. Ah. Are there a lot of people on the server? Because I'm guessing you're on the... I'm guessing you're on the same one. 5 to 7 on average? That's fair. That's kind of what I thought it would mellow out to. Buddy's just petting his cat.
With some kind of heavy equipment. Guardian, can you help out?
Oh, now he's up. Are people still having the same issues as before with the 10-minute thing?
Guardian, Cabal have been draining our nanotech reservoirs. That goo
We hit a
does the
point
heavy
last night
lifting
where
for all our
like 20
repairs.
people at once went to minute to minute to
Shut them
minute
down, Sid.
and caused people to go to another voice chat for a little bit. I forgot about that. Okay. There should be a... Chatting through Minecraft. Probably for the best. I know Eddie was saying something about like trying to figure out that proximity. Where is this thresher? That's probably the best way to do it. What are you using, man? Oh, hammerhead.
Nice. With that thresher down, I can move my repair crews in closer.
We got rid of a barbecue today.
The drill's down, Nimbus. The Commander too.
I didn't think barbecues were as flimsy as they were.
Appreciate your work out there. I don't get a lot of breathing room in this job.
Yeah. Oh, boss. Mini boss. Mini boss indeed. Boom. There we go. I'm gonna look and play Minecraft, huh? Alright. Thanks for hopping in. I'll say the thing because Rhett can't right now. Keep a tab open. If you're willing. You ain't gotta, but it's always appreciated. Wild username. Ooh, shellcode fragment. Alright. How far am I at for that? 98? Can't you just like fudge the last 2% and let me finish it? Where did you go? There was someone in here, man. There we go. Defeat Shadow Legion Graham. What did Graham do? Boom. That's what you get. Also, Corvette, I thought I was gonna hit that 100 follower mark in like 2 weeks-ish. We're 9 away now. I was hoping to do the 24-hour when Final Shape came out. Looks like it's gonna come a little sooner than I thought, though. So I might end up doing 2 24 hours soon. So my sleep schedules are gonna be screwed. Okay, let me check hopefully it won't be too bad or too quick. Mind you, the last one was probably only as bad as it was because I had stuff to do, like, that Friday that needed me to be up late, so probably won't do 24 hours on a Friday again. Probably like any other day apart from Thursday into a Friday. Yeah. Well, it was like, when we did it, is the day I had a retreat. So I was up till probably 2 in the morning that night. After having like a 2-hour nap. So I was up for a while that night. So, that's the main reason I probably won't be doing that again. Oh, please. Let's go. What? Is that not supposed to come down here? Huh? Okay, I don't know what... Just go back to Nimbus. Okay. Ignore that. I was being dumb. Let me open my can of pop. An American citizen. Are you a Titan? You're a warlock. Oh.
Looking good, pal.
Does this mean I get to craft a Red Robin? Round Robin. Red Robin's the restaurant. What am I at for that? Is it 7? I'm pretty sure I've opened... I'm pretty sure I've gotten more than just 3. Iterative loop? Nope, that's a different one. I guess that was it, though. Well, I should have enough for another fragment. There's a public event that can happen on Yamuna that gives you an exotic that you don't have already. But it's a really rare event. And I haven't seen one. I saw one like the first week Lightfall came out, but it's been almost a year and I haven't seen another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I need 1,300 more. Okay. Plus... how many for the grenades? 1,350. I don't remember that song on Transformers. This one I could see on Transformers.
Vanguard forces recently engaged an independent provocateur identified as Nezarek within a derelict Black Fleet vessel. Described as the final god of pain in pre-collapse sources, he possessed potent psionic abilities. Authorities believe these abilities allowed him to access and disrupt Cloud Arc operations here in Yamuna.
Okay, so I guess Hunters, Solar, just get one that has 3. Somehow. Limousine. Here's the plan. 1, I need to get an exotic that works with Strand. Neutral ones are good, however, maybe I can find a better one. Syntheseps is good. Worm God is probably good. Obviously, well, melee kills increase melee damage, and having 3 melees increases that. Crest is a neutral. That would be decent. Because that's healing. So you put out your barrier, right? Your barricade. Heal yourself, but then also, like, send out the little suspending strands. This one doesn't affect. This one would. It's 2 shackles. In most, it probably works the... Actually, this one would be good. Maybe. I wonder if the grenade, a bit like the barricade from this, would send out the things. That might work. This could work. Because you slide to do your uppercut, but you also reflect, so you're doing double of that. This is just meant to go with stuff. Okay, do I have that? I don't have it in here. Let me grab it. I have a feeling this might work. Also, welcome back from the ads, chat. There is a way to get a break from the ads. Just saying. Okay, let's try this out. Powered melee kills and finishers unleash explosions. Got three melees. See how big it is.
May this transmission reach you, wherever you find yourself. The scepter will rest true in the hands of its wielder, but a message comes with no such guarantee. In the aftermath of the Witness's attack, the Vanguard called for aid. On behalf of the awoken people, I answered.
Thank you,
We
Mara.
now face a war on two fronts. One on the far reaches of the system, and the other at your home, Earth. Continue your fight against the voice in the darkness. I will assist as best I can in your absence. But even my powers have their limits. Return when you are able. Your people need their heroes.
My people need me. $53. Okay. Guess we're going to the EDZ.
Shadow Legion, Spadow Legion. We'll kick him out of Neomuna in no time.
I'm 2 away from getting the next grenade. Ah, 5 days. 12 days till the new DLC.
The errant signal is not far ahead. Keep your wits about you. Whatever it is the Soul Divisive are using to entangle themselves in our work, it is a power not to be trifled with.
Ready, Osiris? Armamentarium would probably also be good, just because reloading this more gives more energy to my melee. It's because of how this gun works. Alright, let's see how this works. So these melees are meant to be used fast. Doing that makes it slow, but also builds up charge for the next one. So that provides good synergy. Maybe. That's that way my thing's basically always at half charge. Come on. And if I can suspend them to get more melee energy, boom, boom. Constant explosions. And I think having finishers in different elements changes the element of that explosion. So my melee is like 3 different elements. This might be the play. I just lose out on some of that mobility from the grapple because I have the suspend. I get a little bit of momentum with my melee, so it doesn't really matter. Damn, that was a lot of damage. There we go. Now I'm not wasting bullets. You're up there. Time to kill the black heart again. This is the most unnecessary, like, parkour section. I don't know why they have this here. There's no point to that. In the original mission, there was more of a parkour section, so maybe it's just that. I have no clue what health they're on. Okay. How are you not dead by now, man? There you go. I feel like I do less damage. But my power's only gone up. And I noticed it playing with Moon yesterday. And like a little before that, my damage just feels like lower. I'm not sure what it is.
Impossible. The Black Khan. Destroy this abomination.
There, you're all bunched up. The explosion on that is huge, man. Give him a second. He'll pop up. Okay, he's taking his time. Immune. Oh, damage. Oh. Oh, I thought I was about to die. Oh. Why did that not cause an explosion? Yeah, he's dead. Excuse me, I'm trying to shoot the harpy. Oh, there he is. The inevitable mind. What is the other one? Synchronical? Is that what it is? Synchronial. That's my bad, man. That was rude of me to misread your name. Here. There's someone around here, I thought. Oh, there they are. Good song as always. There we go. That's the third time I've done this now. There we go.
The Black Heart was a failed copy of the Veil. Imperfect, but potent nonetheless. This was a simulation of their prior effort. The Soul Divisive must have been using it.
I don't know if I like
to
the
bond their
suspend.
collective with the darkness. They
Not yet.
broadcast that connection, harmonized its frequency with the Veil, in order to take its place and shut us out. They could not have managed this feat without guidance from the Witness. And now, you have seen to it that they will not disrupt us again.
I like this one. Finishers creating threadlings. Also, there's an ad coming in 10 minutes. I think this one's good. Thread of Wisdom. Strand weapon final blows have a chance to create a threadling. This is a good one. If I can put this on and this one, tangles, get melee energy, and melee final blows grant unraveling rounds. Maybe. Dealing damage generates grenade energy. I just need, like, melee feedback loops. Mainly. I'm not listening to Pirate Song. Cutscene. It's my boy Cade. Mr. 6.
You died. So did you.
Cinema.
Yeah, I don't have to call you Prince anymore, do I?
That's my boy Cade. He's returned. Alright. We have to go back to the helm. This is a little too slow for me. Oh, hide away. I wonder where I've heard this song before. Wherever you go. Oh. Doorway.
You've cleared the table, and the die is cast. This final shape the witness seeks. Asa warned us how the
Wait,
witness
what?
consumed its entire species to reshape itself. And still, it was unfulfilled. Its salvation is a prison. We see it in the calcified creatures within the ever-dark halls of each pyramid. Alive, but not living. What shape will the witness render the universe in service to? And what of those within it? To change that which is. Never forces it to match what you envision it could be. Because chaos cannot be contained. This will work. I've spent a year of study, counting each day, felt time's weight, but I've spent it well. As sure as I've ever been of anything.
Okay, Osiris.
We will hold back the collapse, rebuke it once more, and forever. Because chaos cannot be contained. The time nears, Guardian. Riven's part is done. Queen Mara felt Crow's passage, and he has arrived. I've woven the Veil's resonance into their connection, as the witness did with your ghost. Soon Mara will open the way, and we follow Crow into whatever lies beyond. Prepare yourself. Soon, you will be called to arms.
Alright. I'm prepared.
We have reached the end. Everything is at stake. Even us. I cannot help but think, have I prepared them for what is to come?
Always in your own head, Osiris. You have done more than enough. Now you worry for them too. Think of it instead as our time. We talked of the future we would have when the city was safe.
We must not mistake calm for safety.
Yes, yes. For now, the city still needs us.
Ooh.
So, who will stay behind and protect it? Who will be its leaders when Ikora and Zavala are away?
You would have us take up command again. After everything.
Astral Cat.
We are not the people we were. We are new. We are better. I know this. And I know that it is painful to see them go. But when they return, you will be proud. And so will I. Then we will have our time together. No more just for others.
We can finally see the stars for ourselves. Yes. I love you, Saint. We will have our time.
I love you too.
Let's go. Alright. Where to now? A gambit match? Oh. Oh, that... You know, maybe I don't need to do a gambit match. Speak with Mara on the EDZ. Let's go talk to Mara. I guess we can blitz through things. Okay. I'll look through them later.
Hello, Guardian. Good to see you again.
Devram.
Wish it were under better circumstances. I don't believe we've met. Devrim K. Velasque.
Velasque, I am Mithrax, Kell of the House of Light.
I'd heard the Vanguard had Elixni allies in the city. Good to have you here.
Yes, many have come to the Vanguard's aid. Mara Kell is using her light to protect us.
Kel, there is no need for honorifics. And my power is not of the light.
Oh.
Afraid we must cut the pleasantries short. In the aftermath of the attack on the Traveler, the Shadow Legion has begun taking captives to the pyramids.
Amanda Holiday is... We cannot reach her on any frequency.
Well, there might be a reason for that.
Of that I'm certain. I'll continue scanning the comms. Knowing her, she's up to something. The only question is what precisely. Give me a moment to prepare the LZ, and I'll brief you. Until then.
Together, we will save the captives and Amanda. The light provides.
A light provides.
You will need more than the light to stand against the witness. But I can provide. Now go, and I will focus on the battles to come.
Okay. Let's blitz through the seasonal stories. Oh.
All right, God. All right, Guardian. I'll keep it brief.
Yep.
The witness took a swing at the Traveler, and when we tried to intervene, our pilots went down. Amanda Holiday among them. The survivors, what there were of them, went to ground near Trussland and Old Russia. Now the damned Shadow Legion is picking through the wreckage and capturing prisoners. We're running rescue ops in the EDZ now. Crow has gone ahead to scout the defenses. He's reporting the Pyramid Outpost is utterly impenetrable.
There we go. Found it.
Fortunately, the Queen is on our...
I should move symmetry back into the vault. One more inventory space.
Transmission. This is Amanda Holiday. My ship was disabled during combat and I was forced down in the EDZ. While I was waiting for evac, I saw a Shadow Legion patrol leading a group of captives to a pyramid. I'm sneaking into the facility with the prisoners. I'll bring my comms
Ooh,
along as
someone's got a starter ship?
Whoever hears this, tell the Guardian to gear up and follow my signal. I'll be waiting.
Kingslayer.
Emergency transmission.
Oh, they're like... That's why they have a new ship, because they are new.
There she is. I'm so glad to hear your voice.
Hey, Devrim. Good to hear you too. I was starting to worry I'd snuck in here for nothing.
Quite clever of you. A bit risky, though. Can't say I condone it.
Risky? Ain't you the fella who once ran a Cabal blockade just for fresh eggs?
Where in the facility are you, Amanda? Guilty as charged. Just hold tight, my dear. Reinforcements are on their way.
I'm in the cell block with the prisoners. The Guardian can follow my comm signal right to us.
They've hit a bit of a roadblock at the moment, but fear not, they're en route.
Oh. Man. How loud is that? Okay. I think that was the end of that. But he goes on for like another minute talking on that, so I always die so dramatically, man. Not that serious.
We will breach the pyramid not through its walls, but through the very fabric of reality. Harness my power and enter the Ascendant Plane.
It's a slow one. Oh, this one's good.
I must admit, I had several good ideas for this jailbreak, but traversing an alternate reality was not among them.
Guardian's doing what now? I swear, the longer I know y'all, the stranger things get.
Stranger still, now that the witness has arrived.
I mean, can it get any worse? Surely nothing bad happens to Amanda Holiday. Being stuck in a pyramid. Come on. Spamming my finisher button. Come on. There we go.
Eliminate the taken blight and summon a balefire in its place. It will consecrate this place and drive the darkness out before it.
Oh, he's like way far back.
Whatever you did out there must have worked, Guardian. You got base security chasing their tails. Looks like they're deploying some heavy firepower to stop you, though.
There's something up ahead. It's bringing back a memory, or Aldrin's memory, I guess. A familiar voice. Be careful, Guardian.
Ah, the meatball.
Banish these taken defilers. They are but empty shells filled with the desires of a greater will. Trust in your light, and they cannot stop you.
Come on. It's immune. That was a good leap. Back up. Nice. Get your laundry clean.
For hours, but couldn't find any entry points. And now the Guardian just walks in?
It depends on one's point of view. The walls of the prison may be impenetrable, but the walls between worlds are not.
You never did have much respect for boundaries, did you?
That's wild to say to your sister. Everything reloaded.
I see you on my radar, Guardian. The prison cells should be just ahead. The head guard's a real piece of work, though, so watch yourself.
Target powerful Taken. Seize their essences and consecrate them in your bale fires. And once sanctified, the essences will become weapons
There you
to
go.
lower your enemy's defenses.
Oh, let me back in. Okay, nothing's actually happening. Okay. So I think he died. Did the music stop? With the positives. Oh, wow. Big boom. Well, no, in the yard. Here we go. Hey, buddy. Hi, Amanda.
Extraction confirmed. The hostages are on their way back to the farm. Good work, everyone.
Oh my goodness, his eyes.
Nearby, but she took a beating. I could use your help getting her out of here.
Yeah, sure. I'll give him best dressed. That early game drip is something hard to hit once you're later on. I'm not really feeling the bull anymore. Something else kind of like military-esque. Honestly, maybe the knight. It's kind of techy. Hmm. I forgot there was a cutscene. That startled me.
Hey, Guardian. Thanks for your help back there. Just need to clear out this...
Damn.
Ow. Nice shot. Right through the heart.
Thanks.
Sorry. We thought you were Shadow Legion.
I didn't do none.
Easy mistake. I'm just so beefy. You're leaving again? Don't you ever slow down?
Nope, not when there's work to be done.
Amanda. When your ship... I thought I might never see you again.
No time for that kind of talk. I'm here now. Let's get moving.
Okay. Crow's just been hit over and over, man. Where is the helm? When we come in, we don't see the planet or anything. Oh, it's actually been a year since I've done this.
I sensed your triumph through the choke of the pyramid's suppression. With the scepter in hand, you were able to move through the depths of the Ascendant Plane. It is as I hoped. Your light sings with the incantations I send forth, strengthening you in ways not seen since the Seven Paladins. Since the Queen's Guard. Powerful as I am, I cannot be everywhere at once. But the Guardians can.
I have all of these
I entrust you with my
completed.
Take it. Breach the Ascendant Plane.
Are you good
walk
there, miss?
the ley lines within, and banish those who would oppose you. I do not ask for fealty in return. I would not kneel in your place, as favor with condition remains a shackle. No. Claim this power freely, as your strength serves my kingdom and your own. Let it flow through you, Queen's Guard, and I shall knight you myself.
I'm just gonna open all of it. Tons of glimmer and shards that we're gonna get. Alright. Game's taking a minute to load, man. One arm, one chest piece, 2 legs. Did I get a mark? I did. You know, I like the knight's helmet. Let's run that. Do I have unstoppable? I do. I like how this fin kind of goes with these two back ones. Kinda. Sorta. And like the left arm gauntlet. Skyburners. Oh? Oh, two warlocks. Both on Xbox.
According to comms chatter, a new batch of captives have been taken to a prison ship in orbit.
You've got this, Guardian. I hope you remember all of Mara's magic tricks.
Use my power to traverse the space between land and stars. Deliver your righteous anger to the deserving.
Mara won't be able to help us forever, Guardian. So let's make this count.
Oh, okay. They're just getting up here. Oh no.
Taken. I've been dealing with them in the EDZ for years. Only one way to be rid of them.
Burn away their corruption with the power of your light.
You can please revive. Please. Okay. Why did... Oh. They got me. Oh, that felt good. That was a good hit. We have 1, 2 more. Come on. We're missing 3. I thought we were just missing 2. Really? Okay. Are you serious? Finally. Oy.
Recon suggests the Shadow Legion
I'll go
are
back to
expecting
Strand for the
an air
final
assault
boss.
in the material plane. You should have the drop on them.
Queen Mara's been invaluable thus far. I'm not sure how these rescue missions would have fared without her portals.
Based on my scouting, we wouldn't have gotten far. The Awoken like to stay neutral, but they're powerful allies.
Being neutral or standing by usually doesn't mean that you're not able to do something.
The path forward is barred not by magic, but by technology.
The Guardian's Ghost has within him the power of a splicer. He will hack the barrier in time.
See if I can get him melee back up. Oh, there we go. That was easy. There we go. Someone really likes sun bracers. Come on. Reload. There we go. Oh, my back.
The Shadow Legion are becoming desperate. I can sense their confusion.
No
Same.
surprise there. They thought they were safe in their flying fortress. Then, all of a sudden, the Guardian pops through the wall and electrocutes them. Sets them on fire. Or blows them up. I'd be plenty anxious too.
Sanctify this foul place with the magic of the Awoken. Use consecrated essences from the Taken to weaken their commander.
I'll just chill here for now. Come on. Reaching word. He has so much health. Right. Okay. Right as I get there, yeah. so much destruction. Nice. There we go. I gotta head to the other side. Okay, damn. You get Osteo once and you just use it. Okay. No, come on now. Please. Come on, start shooting him. Oh. There we go.
Enemy combatants down. I'll run a perimeter check at the farm. Don't want anyone following our people home.
Six. Oh. Fizzled. I'll go to the farm. Why not? How much strand do I got? You can almost get a new fragment.
When the last city called for aid, I pledged the Awoken to the cause without hesitation. The Vanguard has helped my people many times in the past. But what you face now is no simple, endless curse or vengeful god king. We Awoken were first struck when we came between the Traveler and its hunter, and I chose my people above either one. The choice has come again, and my answer is no different. I do not blindly defend the light, and I do not listen to the voice in the darkness. Instead, I choose that which holds light and dark together in hands and heart. I choose you.
Let's go.
Now, humans, exos, cousins all, detach. Fall forward. Number among the first. Awaken. As Queen's Guard.
Okay. Thank you for the weapon. I will cherish it forever.
Amanda, I need to talk to you.
What? Before it's too late?
Yes.
Crow, don't.
I thought I'd lost you.
Don't talk to me like that. Look, I know you're sorry. I know it wasn't really you. I want to forgive you. I really do. I tried to pull Crow and Uldren Sov apart.
That's cool.
Hey, Guardian. Been meaning to thank you for busting us all out of prison earlier. I heard you came back from Neptune just to help us out. It's near enough to make a girl tear up. You want to know what really got to me? At the farm, I heard some of the folks I was locked up with asking when they could get back out and look for more survivors. I mean,
ooh, ship.
I expected from Guardians and the other pilots, but these were civvies, just folks who got caught up in the Shadow Legion sweep. I still wanted to help.
I don't like that.
Talked some sense into him, but he shrugged like 3 of his arms and said, "The witness created heroes instead of victims." I couldn't have said it better myself. Anyway, Shadow Legion's been sighted in the Cosmodrome, probably trying to pick up new prisoners. Come on, let's go be heroes.
Not a lot of shaders really bring out the detail and stuff. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh my goodness. New ship. How many quests are in this chain? 8 of 28. Warlock, okay. I've seen people use that and without
the without having fusion grenades equipped. Granted, grenade kills charge a rift, so it has other stuff, but like
We've spotted increased activity near the newest pyramid installation in the Cosmodrome. If history's any guide, they'll be transferring prisoners there.
50-50, it's a trap. But that's never stopped you before, has it, Guardian?
nice.
Our scouts report increased Taken activity. Appears like they're mobilizing.
Hard to say whether it's an organized deployment, or if they're just attracted to the commotion.
The Taken now serve the witness. We must assume they attack at its command.
Whatever their motives, it rather seems they're onto us.
Though they appear chaotic, the Taken are still bound by a psychic command structure.
Right. Let's target their leadership, Guardian.
Oh, finisher. Easy Taken essence. Okay. Come on.
The Shadow Legion retreats within the pyramid's walls. This is not fear or weakness. It is a strategy Sergeant.
I agree. They tried to establish a strong perimeter around the EDZ, and the Guardian blew right through it. They're trying something new. Stay sharp and be ready for anything.
The forces of the Witness were waiting, poised to rain their hatred down upon you.
They have the advantage, but they do not have the light. Unleash it
True.
upon them.
Come on, spawn them. I see that thing I want. I like that it bounces everybody up.
Looks like the Guardian's being evicted from the battle. How impolite.
Our enemies attempt to regroup. We must re-engage them quickly.
You will
Alright.
not be waylaid so easily. Another path to the prisoners has already been charted.
Shrine meditations. There we go.
The very air here seethes with malignancy. Ignite your bale fires and drive it back.
Consecrate this place, and the essences of the taken leaders within.
Come on now. I have so much survivability with this. Where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. Oh, he's got it. Thank you for the strand. Okay. Just need to keep momentum. What? Last one. Come on.
Nice shooting, Guardian. I'll clean up here.
Insight on yielding Greaves. Not gonna use them. Speak to Hawthorne. I can do that. Ads are about to start. Oh. Return to orbit. Two meditations. Let's go to Neptune. Get us a power up. Once I unlock all of the I should honestly just probably stay on Yamuna, just running around doing publics. I'll do that off stream. So it's kind of boring. All right. Let's grab that one's good. I'll do this one. More recovery. I'm evening out now. I've got to talk to Hawthorne now, though. And open some of my powerful engrams. What did it move? Just move something from my... Oh, I see what it moved. Okay. That's what it moved out of my inventory. How far am I on Monty? 69. Nice. Oh. The person looks interesting. Do they... Oh, they're right there. Oh, they're just glowing. Okay.
Hi there.
What do you got for me?
Acknowledged. Bye.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
Oh, 1810. No, I'll bring Monty up 3. So I'll be using it again at some point. It's Anubis Guide. I wonder, do they have... Oh, I was hoping they had Trials gear on. Sticking with the name theme. Hawthorne. What do you got for me? Arms. Okay. No, that's not what I... Oy. Let's increase the range on this one. 71, 72. 75. It's a little too much gold on that. I like that. That fits my armor more than the actual armor shader. Alright. Let me... Let me go here. Maybe there's something I can scrounge up. Oh, my Spotify stopped. The preview stopped. Okay. Or like the little mini player stopped. Right. Alright. I want the shotgun. Or the machine gun. Oh. I'm just gonna use... If I use 5, should be good. Now, in the next one is guaranteed to be a machine gun. Machine gun. Next one's guaranteed. Next one's guaranteed. Okay. Okay. Guaranteed. Or sword. I thought it was a machine gun. Okay. I might be stupid. But 2 red borders, like, back to back is pretty cool. And that used all my red border luck, I guess. Damn. Okay. Alright. Chat. I'm gonna raid into somebody. I've been live for 3.25 hours, so I will see y'all later tonight in like 5 hours for the 10 o'clock stream. There's a Discord and YouTube below. Follows appreciated. Otherwise, I will see y'all later.